Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're customizing the Nightshark in Grand Theft Auto Online. It's been a very long time since I customized this thing. My last customization of it I think was actually pretty ugly, if I'm being honest. So I decided today we're gonna customize another Nightshark. So let's go ahead and enter the facility vehicle workshop. Here we are, starting off with the armor. We got to go all the way up on this, of course. It's the Nightshark. We need this thing to be fully armored. For the brakes, we got to upgrade those as well. For the bodywork, now this is where there's a lot of different options for the Nightshark. First of all, we have the window plates. We can add these onto the car. Now, there is a pretty huge misconception that these actually stop bullets. They do not. The only thing that they actually do is kind of conceal you within the vehicle, but the other thing that they do is prevent you from being able to shoot out of the vehicle. So the window plates are not super good. I do like the look of the vehicle with them. However, I think usefulness wise, we're gonna go for no window plates because I want to be able to shoot out of this thing if I need to, so let's just keep them off. For the door plates, we can add more door plates onto this car if we want to. I'm personally thinking of going for the black door plates. I kind of like the contrast of the white and the black. We are going to change the color, but I think that the black door plates look pretty good. Headlight protectors, of course, we can add these onto the vehicle as well. Let's go for the black headlight protectors. I like the look of that. And for the rear headlight protectors, let's go black on those as well. For the engine, all the way up, of course, you got to do that. For the exhaust, we have the titanium side exhausts or the dual exit exhaust out the back. We're gonna go for the dual exit exhaust. I kind of like the look of it better. Also, it adds more plates onto the side here, so why not? For the grill, we got a lot of different grills actually. There's so many. I'm not sure which one I actually want to go for. I kind of like the stock grill, if I'm being completely honest, but I think that we're gonna go for the black mesh grill, unless there's something that I really do like better. But the only one that I kind of like maybe more is the black horizontal grill. You know what, let's actually go for that one. Kind of like it better. For the hood, we have the steel hood plates that we can do. We have the primary level 1 armor plates, the secondary or the black. We also have the primary level 2 armor plates in secondary or in black, and then we also have level 3. Now level 3 is what we're going to go for this build today. I do believe that this armor plate here actually does conceal the driver a little bit. I do believe that this actually does stop bullets. We will test this when we go outside. If I remember, I will do my best to try to remember to do that. For the lights, we are going to go xenon on this thing. For the neon kit, I don't think that I want to go for one. I personally don't like to really make my armored vehicles any easier to see in case like I'm fighting like a Hydra or something like that, or a Hydra's after me. If you have underglow on your car, it's gonna make your car kind of stick out like a sore thumb, so I'm not gonna go for it on this car. For the plate, we are gonna go yellow on black. For the respray of the vehicle, I'm personally thinking I just wanted to see what the crew color looked like. I'm not actually going for it though. I'm thinking about maybe going for a desert tan. I haven't done that style of build on this car yet, so I think I'm gonna go desert tan for the primary in a matte, and for the secondary color, I think that I kind of want to go for a matte black. Actually, I think that looks pretty good, so let's do that. We could put my crew emblem onto this thing. Don't really want to though, so let's leave it there. For the suspension, I personally want my Nightshark to be able to go off-road very well, so I'm gonna leave it with the stock suspension just because we get a little more ground clearance there, so I think it's kind of worth it at least. So we'll keep it there. Transmission, we're gonna go all the way up on that. The turbo as well, we have to do. The wheels, I want to go for some off-roads, and I want to go for the concave Rally Master. Those are my favorite off-road rims, so let's go for those. And of course, for the wheel color on these, we could go black. However, I'm wondering if we do have access to a desert tan. We do, of course. I honestly think it looks good in a desert tan. Let's do it. Bulletproof tires already come as standard on this vehicle. We could put tire smoke on. I don't really care though, so I'm going to leave it off. And last but not least, for the windows, we are going to tint those all the way out. This thing is looking pretty mean. I actually really like how this has turned out. Let's go ahead and take it outside. Of course, we're going to try the front window plate thing there and see if it actually protects the front windshield. So let's exit the facility, and we're going to do obviously a full review, a sound test, everything on this car. So let's start off with the sound test. Actually, I happen to know this thing sounds pretty good. It honestly sounds like almost way too good for an armored vehicle like this, but I'm not going to complain. I mean, any, you know, good sounding car is a good sounding car, and I will appreciate it regardless. So let's go ahead and just hop out of the vehicle here. I really want to see if this actually does stop bullets. Oh, it doesn't actually stop bullets. Okay, so it just makes you kind of harder to see from the front. Okay, so that's good to know. Yeah, this does absolutely. Well, wait a minute. Is that just hitting the back, or is that actually on the window plate? No, it totally is just the back of the window plate. It's just the bottom of the windows. So that's kind of sad. This thing does absolutely nothing, but honestly, it is kind of helpful because when you're sitting in the vehicle, I think that if I ducked, you'd have a pretty hard time, yeah, actually seeing my character. I mean, it's not the hardest time ever, but it's a little better than if I was just, you know, sitting up all dopey like this. So anyways, that's sad that doesn't work. I was under the assumption that that actually did work. I wish that and the armor plates actually worked, because then there would truly be a reason to have them, but sadly with the window plates there's really no reason, because it just stops you from being able to shoot out of the vehicle. The Nightshark, as you guys can probably tell, does have front-mounted machine guns. These are very, very worthless. They do not put out very much damage at all, which is very unfortunate. You know, kind of hope that they would do a little better than they do. There's actually 4 of them, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, there is 4 of them, but they shoot intermittently. So like one will shoot, then the one next to it will shoot, and then it'll go back. So I'll show you guys that right now, actually, real quick. As you guys can see, they don't shoot all at the same time, unfortunately. If they did, it would be a lot better, but sadly that's not the case with the Nightshark. So that is very unfortunate. Now, of course, I am recording this when the Nightshark is on discount. However, if you're watching this in the future, no matter what the price of the Nightshark is, even if they increase the price of this thing to $2 million, the Nightshark would be a vehicle that I would recommend picking up. So I'm just going to go ahead and get that out of the way right now. Pick up the Nightshark right now while it is on sale. If it's not on sale, still pick it up. This thing will probably only go on sale maybe twice this year, so if you guys missed the first sale, it might go back on sale, like, you know, closer to the end of this year, but you honestly never know. Like, maybe it won't, so that's just kind of my assumption. The Nightshark is a great vehicle to have in GTA Online. The acceleration on this vehicle is pretty much unmatched for the amount of armor that this thing has. It is super fast. It's very quick off the line. It is all-wheel drive, so that does kind of help with that. On top of this, it also has very good handling. Even in the snow, this thing is actually really decent. It grips up very nicely. It's not the heaviest vehicle ever. It's a little bit lighter than the Insurgent, so as a result, you can't quite batter cars out of the way, you know, as well with the Nightshark as you can with the Insurgent. But obviously that's not, you know, the entire purpose of the vehicle. That's just, you know, kind of a feature that I wish that the Nightshark had. I wish this thing was just a little heavier so you could get some more stopping power when you're hitting other cars, but sadly that doesn't seem to be the case. So anyways, that's fine. Who honestly really cares? So yeah, guys, the Nightshark has great acceleration. It has great handling. The top speed even is pretty high for what this vehicle is. I believe it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 110 to 115 miles per hour, which is pretty quick for an armored vehicle, especially a vehicle that can take 27 homing missiles from an Oppressor Mark II. This thing is super well armored. I believe that it can also take about 8 RPGs. So no matter what you do in the Nightshark, you're going to be pretty well protected. The only thing that's really going to be able to kill you super fast is like something like a Hydra or a laser, but that's only if they're even able to get their cannon on you for, I'd say, about 3-4 seconds. So as long as you're, you know, playing carefully, if you are fighting somebody who's in one of those vehicles, you should be, you know, pretty much fine, I would say. So guys, that's pretty much it for the customization and review on the Nightshark. My final thoughts are definitely, you know, as I stated earlier, pick this thing up as soon as you possibly can. It is definitely a must-have vehicle in Grand Theft Auto Online. It's super fast, it's super well armored. There's nothing to not like about this thing. It's very good off-road, it's very good on-road. It's just generally a pretty fantastic vehicle, and it certainly is one that I recommend picking up, especially while it is on sale for the remainder of this week. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for the Nightshark customization and review in Grand Theft Auto Online. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you learned something, a like is of course appreciated. If not, dislike. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.